Yo, 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 what up, what up? What's going on, man? Salute to everybody tuning into the channel, man. It's your boy Acito, man. We got to talk about this, man. Charlamagne Tha God made some very interesting comments about Meek Mill. Now, uh, this really set Meek Mill off. Meek Mill's pissed, man. Meek Mill went on a Twitter rant, made a long Instagram post, responding back to some of Charlamagne's comments. Basically, to sum it up, I'm gonna play the clip, but he pretty much brings to the attention that Meek Mill just hasn't been the same since the Drake beef, and I I kind of can agree to that. You know, I know Meek was going through some substance abuse issues, um, the Percocets and stuff like that. I know Nicki Minaj also admitted to, doing a lot of that stuff back then. But that was a crazy time, bro. That was a crazy time for me. And I do feel like, ever since he lost that battle to Drake, he never really bounced back 100% fully. Hell, I remember a time when Meek, right before he signed to MMG, he was scorching, bro. He was scorching. I mean, the man had merch. He had his own Puma sneaker. Like, he had his own headphones. Like, he was killing it. He was killing it, man. I know in the past couple of years, he's been real adamant about getting his masters and going independent. He released a lot of EPs that didn't really get, the promotion and, the proper, backing because he's not signed to a label. But he's definitely been doing his thing, but it's kind of been like under the radar. I know he did a project with Ross not too long ago, but I don't know. For me, it's like when it comes to Meek Mill, I feel like his music hasn't developed or it hasn't grown. Meek is like mid 30s, okay? He's like late 30s. You're in a whole different tax bracket than what you were when you had the braids. You know what I'm saying? Even when you first signed your first deal with MMG, like for Meek to still be rapping about sliding on blocks, hitting the ops, and the rollie and all that, like, bro, there has to be so much more for you to rap. This is why Championships is probably one of the best records that Meek probably's released, probably since Dreams and Nightmares and Wins and Losses. Like those type of albums where he's very vulnerable, he's storytelling, he's talking about a lot of the trials and tribulations. Like Meek has to tap more into that bag, bro. You got to talk more about the pain and the things you've been through and turn those into songs. Just the simple, just rapidy rap flow and, rapping high pitch and just talking about slide on the, like, niggas can't relate to that, bro. And I think Meek kind of lost touch with his core fan base. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking like, you got to remember, Meek is like the mixtape blog era. Like right at the end of the mixtapes, like the blog era with Wiz Khalifa, Currency, Nipsey, Big Sean, Wale, Big Crit. Like that's all like Meek's. You know what I mean? That's that. If we put all these MCs in a pot, like that's him right there, along with those artists. And I just feel like he hasn't matured. Like his music hasn't matured. And it's like, bro, you rapping for YNs and shit. Like, bro, you're not a YN no more, bro. So, but I don't know, man. Let's listen to it. You know what I mean? Let's hear what Charlamagne got to say. Because I saw a clip. I didn't hear the whole entire thing. I just saw, Meek just get crazy. Like he was pissed. So let me play this for you.
For you, right?
Yeah.
Sadly, Pac and Biggie got,
the smaller guy always has the upside.
Meek never.
What are you saying?
I'm just saying, like, Meek could have just kept doing music, but for some reason he didn't. Like something was just off after the battle. You know what I mean? And he really, I mean, honestly, he didn't really.
He never recovered.
Yeah, it's strange.
Maybe he made a lot of money though.
He kind of recovered when he got with Nicki, and then it fell off again.
No, they
No,
broke up.
I know, but he was like having songs out and everything.
You know what it was with Meek, man? Meek's Achilles heel to me was actually Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when Drake called him Twitter fingers, no, what did he say? What was it? It was Twitter fingers,
Yeah,
right?
Twitter fingers.
When he called him Twitter fingers,
Trigger finger turned to Twitter finger.
Trigger finger turned to Twitter fingers, And it's just like every time Meek tweets, even
It's
now
crazy,
to
bro.
this day,
It's crazy. It's pure
and
entertainment.
I fuck with Meek. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like I think Meek does a lot for his community. You know, he's been a great, you know, symbol for the city of Philly. I love what he does with reform, but I probably would have deleted my Twitter after Twitter fingers. And just flooded the streets with nothing but music.
You're forgetting the Diddy stuff too.
Guys.
Like I will say that, like Meek has done a lot of good things in Philadelphia. You know, regardless of what people may say and, you know, their opinions of Meek Mill, you know, especially with the prison reform, you know, what he did with Hove and Wallow. You know, he has, you know, given back and provided opportunities. And a lot of the artists that he has reached back to help, they kind of crossed him in a certain way, you know. But I've also seen him have fallouts with people that he kind of came up with, you know, from Moschino to shit. Even him and Wale was at odds, you know. So I kind of agree with Charlamagne at that point.
We're insane to talk every week.
What?
We're insane to talk every week.
But we're
podcasters. Twitter, only Elon makes money. You know what I mean? Like you could do the same talking and tweeting you could do in bars. You could just rap. You could just do it. It's a kind of crazy thing that people are actively still talking.
Yeah, man.
At that level.
Meek should have doubled, tripled down on just rap.
Just rap.
Like, cause he's nice. Like, just flood the streets with music. Let social media talk. Let them be crazy.
And you
get off Twitter. Just give them music and, you know, keep doing your
created a
work.
song also that like Philly will play for decades.
Oh my God.
Like they'll play that literally for decades.
Dreams and Nightmares is like PSA level at this point.
Yeah, I imagine for Philly.
No, for the world.
Yeah, what we do.
Of course, the world, but also the world also has PSA. Like the way that,
I've seen Dreams and Nightmares in another country. It's the same.
No, I'm not trying to knock it. I'm just trying to say like the emotional connection we have for PSA, right? I'm sure Philly probably loves PSA too. And then they get Dreams and Nightmares. And if you have to ask them what we're going to come out to, what we're going to start with in Philly, they're going to go Dreams and Nightmares.
Doing that shit at our wedding.
What we do is wrong.
Yeah, I was about to say Freeway Street.
I'm playing Freeway.
I know Freeway. I know Freeway. Dreams and Nightmares. Freeway, what we do is wrong. And freaking No Better Love from the Young Guns.
I speak the truth. Every time I step in the booth,
Taylor already told me.
Truth.
Taylor said she walking out with her dad. Said, dun, dun, dun.
You're not playing any beanie.
Yeah, they got a lot of classics, man. I mean, like, he didn't go too crazy. You know what I'm saying? He didn't go too crazy, but you know what I mean? Meek didn't like that, bro. So Meek responded on Instagram instead of Twitter. And Meek Mill says, so I want to make this a main post to highlight the real propaganda that's taking place in hip hop community. I need everyone to leave a comment if you see what's happening and how they are trying to downgrade artists' brands from feeding their family. Let's go through it. The white hit Almost Boost didn't rumor on his major platform with no evidence. Do not go on these platforms, only us. Can y'all see my brand back heating up now? This. Can you see my brand back heating up now? This. I don't understand what the fuck. They got to proofread these shits. Please leave an honest comment. Since the Drake beef, I dropped tap. Since the beef, I dropped tap 3 times platinum. Peta double platinum, Blue Notes 1-2 platinum, Uptown Vibes with a legend from Brooklyn Fab platinum, What's Free featuring Jay-Z, I think that's platinum, Fuck On Me featuring Cardi B platinum, Scarface Rick Ross Gold Pendant Independent Money, Respect the Game platinum, 24/7 double platinum, Dangerous platinum or double, I don't collect plaques. Championships albums like double plat, expensive paying gold, and it wasn't marketed correctly, leaving labels. Cybertruck 5 a.m. in Philly. How far we came. He actually switched up on Drake because he helped power the Meek was done narrative was done. Now he's using the same against Drake. Drake good with me and Jay-Z. Keep me out of this weak ass shit. I had a meeting with A16s. Found a lot of new tech deals and activations just from playing around, tweeting. I forgot. Proud of me featuring Almost Platinum. This nigga's crazy. 1942 Flows Platinum. Whatever you need, Platinum featuring Chris Brown. Check Platinum Championships. Intro Platinum. We Ball, etc. What the fuck is he talking about? We got to keep a close eye on this cat. I feel like he is in a closet gay man that hates successful black men unless he doing business with them. But I could be wrong. Oh, I'm helping pop like 10 artists off the East. No cash gain for charity. I'm really, really the one, but it's some real propaganda on my brand, and I want to investigate it. That Diddy shit wasn't normal. I'm a real trench baby. Earn plate in front of the world. Hey, that was a lot to get through, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That was a lot to get through, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Meek gotta start putting some he gotta start putting some damn commas and spaces and that shit. Oh man, but I don't know, man. Like I'll say this with Meek Mill, because me and my man, shout out to my brother Jeremiah. Me and him, you know, we go back and forth when it comes to Meek Mill, bro, because I feel like I said, I stand on this, bro. Like his content has not matured. Like he's still rapping about the same shit. The same shit. It's like, bro, we need some growth. That's why I love championships so much. You know what I'm saying? So when I see you get in front of these cameras, this microphone, I want to hear that same pain, bro. Or talk about some of the wins. I don't want to hear about you in the trap and you spending blocks on your ops. Like, I don't want to hear that shit, bro. If you're doing tech deals and you doing like, talk about that, put that shit in music, make it fly. You know what I'm saying? So, but I do agree with Charlamagne. You gotta just flood the streets, my nigga. Like, you dropping freestyles and stuff like that, it's cool. But if you independent, man, reach out to some of your artists, man, and do some collaborations, man. Drop a single every week, you know, with a visual. You know what I mean? Like really, really get this shit turned up. You know, he can do it. He can definitely do it. He has the money, he has the resources, he has the relationships. You know, so it's just a matter of executing it the correct way, in my personal opinion. But I don't know, man. I just got to see more from Meek Mill, man. I was a huge Meek Mill fan, bro. And over the course of the years, I didn't never care to check for his music, man. I just feel like I lost touch of the connection of what I was originally connected to when it came to Meek Mill's music. You know, I feel like now I can't relate to the shit that he be rapping about. You know what I mean? From no level. I feel like if I'm in my 20s or some shit like that, yeah. But nigga, I'm about to be 40 soon, bro. Like I can't. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't, bro. But let me know what y'all think, man, in the comment section, man. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Acito. I'm out of here. Peace.